was called yellow. So then I took my turn.
Agnes, she started small. Then she went to town. Towns like Richmond and Harrisburg, Wheeling and Elmira. She killed hundreds and hundreds of thousands suffered. The Red Cross needs well over $10 million right now for flood relief all across the country. This is Richard Kiley urging you to help. Send money now to the American National Red Cross, Washington, D.C.
It was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so. I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know, for you I bleed myself dry. For you I bleed myself dry.
There was a big beer company in Alberton, they called it, Daniels now. There was, who was it? Somebody moved out along that river. So it was a big beer company there. And then Daniels had moved up out of there, and that's lucky they did, because they had houses, about 400 people lived down in that valley.
And where were they working?
They was working at the Daniels Mill. It'll be in here. Part of their operation, South Carolina, and part to back on the hill on Ridge Road out of that valley. And lucky thing they did that. It didn't bother the mill down here.
No.
I mean, it was covered in water, and they moved the stuffed paper, and they started right back up again about 4 days. Affected Ellicott City, because that used to be kind of like a hillbilly town. And all the people moved up here from Tennessee, Virginia, and they lived up over the tops of it. It used to be stores, about 4 or 5 grocery stores up there, a couple of restaurants, 2 cab companies, Five and Dime, Kaplan's, Rosenstock's. They was all stores. And once it flooded up, nobody wanted to do anything.
Yeah, it was hit really bad.
So a lot of people didn't want to live there no more.
Yeah.
And once the factory started closing, the people started moving back down home. They would come down here to work at this mill or go to Odington to the other paper mill.
Yeah.
But a lot of people moved away.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
It was such a.
Want to open them up again. And the stores they didn't want to open. Well, they didn't have no reason. A lot of the people were old. And they said, you know, give it up. The only one. Oh my God, it was devastating. It was mud. We went to Ellicott City. They had a walkthrough about 2 weeks after. There was still mud. They had to shovel mud. River Road was closed. It was down at Route 1. It was still mud everywhere and trees, and it was a tremendous lot of devastation. Washed, and tractor trailers were washing down. I've seen one go through that tunnel. It washed out all the electric and all the water down on the hill. Now we had well water, but the electric took a couple of weeks to get done because it was bare wires right down here by that mill. It just washed it all away. There ain't been nothing.
Yeah.
There hasn't been nothing that devastating since '72. Not around here. I don't really believe there's been anything bad since that. Because it washed out 5 bridges in Columbia. All the ones up that crossed the Patapsco River in Sykesville, Woodbine, everything all the way up past Frederick, all the bridges washed out. So no, you can't do anything about water.
Yeah.
You know, that's mighty. Water is better than far, I think.
Yeah.
You can put fire out, but you got, what do you do with water?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of them had to do, wait till it went down.
It was
The WCLI and WCBA Emergency Flood Network is